Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome to a brand new series. This is Motorsport Manager. I picked this up on the Steam sale. I'm a fan of racing, that is for sure. If you've been around my channel a while, you know that every Thursday is a new NASCAR Racing 2003 season video. Also, I like strategy games, paradox games in particular. I like the finances, I like the back end of running things, so Motorsport Manager seems to be the natural progression, and I got not only Motorsport Manager, but the GT Extra Content DLC, as well as the Create Your Own Team and Custom Liveries option, and I am excited to get started. So this is my first time playing the game. We're going to start from scratch and learn the game together. Let's go ahead and start a brand new career. Let's see. We have Real Sponsors 3 installed. That is the only mod that we are running. Helps add some flavor to the game with real sponsors. I believe, well, we're going to be running the GT category. So the tutorials, if they're not available, then no worries. Let's do a medium session length. We'll use US dollars since that's where I am. And day, month, year. I'm a fan of month, day, year. I know that's anti-European for sure, but that's what I'm used to. We're going to auto-save and be ready to go. All right, so first name, let's just stick with a character that we've played time and time again. That is going to be Lisa, and surname Sakakino. Oops, not Sakakini. Sakakino. Let's just keep it January 1st, 1996. Why not? Let's go to Asia and Japan. Now, I believe this impacts sort of how the drivers see you. That's not too awful concerning. We'll be an ex-driver, not only because, you know, if I was to start a race team, this would be my background, but ex-driver is the series that Lisa was born from, so why not? Let's be female, skin tone. Let's go with that. Let's see what kind of hairstyles we have. Anything interesting here? Oh, 13 hairstyles, not bad indeed. I think we'll go with that one. Hair color can be a dark brown. No glasses. All right, so that will be us, our manager. We are going to create a new team, and we will need to sign new drivers and staff. Finances are not managed for you on a per race basis. Recommended for experienced players. We are not experienced in Motorsport Manager, but I want to start from the ground up. I want to make mistakes and get my way up there. We will start in the Tier 2 GT series. Coming from a NASCAR type background, I like the closed fender race cars, and some of the knowledge I have may indeed carry over. Let's take a look at the championship rules that we have. Practice sessions will be 12 minutes. Short qualifying sessions are 8 minutes. 27 laps on average. 40 mile per hour pit road limit. 6-man pit stop crews. A small difference of prize money. All right. Points for all drivers. All right, so every team is rewarded for their finishing. Double points for the final race of the season. That's interesting indeed. Fastest lap, pole position bonus points. Road tires. Brutus tires. Performance, okay. Pre-distributed tire compound. So our tires are chosen by the association itself, and every team starts on an even tire choice. That's awesome. 2 dry weather compounds, 15 dry tire choices. 15 sets of tires, okay? Real safety car only. All right, so yeah, I like the physical safety car. Awesome. Refueling. Driver aids are banned, increasing the impact of driver skill. Qualifying is the Q1, Q2, and Q3. We have energy recovery systems, ERS, and spec spoilers, so we cannot adjust our rear spoiler unless there is a rules change. Looks good. Let's get in this and see what kind of damage we can do. We may screw ourselves from the start for sure. All right, so team name and origin. Let's go out of Japan. Why not? Let's see, Lisa GT Racing. So, oh, I see. So this is going to be our logo. Let's go main text and make that Saka. And then the subtext, how about Speedworks? Get a little alliteration on there for Saka Speedworks. Awesome. Designing the logo here. Which logo? Ooh, I like that one. Wow, there's we're not Formula, so not that one. Saka Speedworks. That one looks kind of cool. 14. Let's see, I like 14, and I like 5. Although my OCD is kind of kicking in with the off balance there. What was 14 again? Yeah, I like that. I like that indeed. Team uniform. Shirt styles. All right, so stripes. No, we're not doing anything like that. We don't. All right, 11 shirt styles. I kind of like the white collar. But then again, I sort of like the white stripe along the shoulders. Hat styles. Ooh, I like that. So we'll stick with red and white. Car livery. Okay, let's take a look here at our base scheme and see what kind of paint scheme we would like. Ooh, I like that. Okay, going through. Got some stripes here. Kind of a rising sun sort of thing. If we were to be total Japanese, this would be the way to go for sure. More rising sun. Cross flag there. What I was kind of looking for, that's almost Aston Martin-like. What I'm kind of looking for is maybe stripes along the bottom. All right, if our primary color was black, and then our secondary, we want red trim. Okay. So red numbers there. How about our tertiary color? Can that be red as well? Yep, I like that. Now our secondary color, let's make it more of a dark gray here. I like it. I like it indeed. Light sponsor. Okay, so I see that down there. We want our sponsors to be nice and prevalent. We'll make them white. Dark sponsor. I guess this is sort of an alternative color scheme. We'll just make it black and white. Why not? All right, Saka Speedworks car is made. We have finished editing our new team. Now, the investment offers. Banks are interested in funding a brand new team. All right, so if we go with Root, a young growing hedge fund. Huh. Low pressure, I like that, starting out as a new team. Small starting financial package with a 3-star chassis. 40% more team markability, though. I don't want high pressure on me, even though we start with a lot of money and a pre-built test track. I kind of like our marketability here to make us stand out amongst the sponsors. They have recently acquired a PR agency. All right, we'll take the medium offer. We won't go too overboard. If you give a fool a lot of money, that fool will blow through that money very quickly, and quite honestly, I'm not sure if I know what I am doing, so I want to be able to have sort of a nest egg, but not have all of the pressure on the world saying, well, you're going to obviously go out and win the first race that you start, because I bet I'm not. All right, looking forward to the hiring aspect, though. Taking a look at our crew chiefs, engineers, drivers especially. Auto saving, very, very nice. All right, so we have 2 drivers. The chairman's happiness. Okay. So our cars are way off the mark here as far as the team average. Okay, we need to do some work here. We have $10 million in the bank. All right, let's take a look at this guy. This guy has a 10-month contract. You have 10-month contract. And our reserve driver has a 10-month contract. Okay, so we could scout out some more drivers for, say, next year. But it seems... Let's see, 2 stars. Yep, this guy definitely needs to be in reserve. These guys are pretty even Steven here. All right. So yeah, this looks like to be our main driver, 23 and 26. Got an Italian and an Irishman, it seems. Okay. Looking for new drivers, scouting. Let's see. 156 drivers. Yeah, we'll come back to that a little later. Old Megumi will have some work to do. We can scout out some designers, race mechanics. Yeah, what are our team? All right, so we're secure. Our drivers are Cassino, Lon, and Lepic. Our lead designer is absolute junk. Does she have a contract? So she has a rolling contract. Eva Glenn Holmes doesn't seem to be replacement. So we have no full-time lead designer. Is that what I'm seeing here? We definitely need to scout out a lead designer here. Let's see. Cost per race, 500 grand. I mean, it probably would not hurt to get a better designer in here. Possibly a younger designer to keep them around for quite some time. Huh. The contract ends. I don't know if any of these guys have contracts we can sign up. But anything has got to be better than the staff we currently have. I mean, these are pretty much backup. Yeah, we need to scout a designer here. All right. Obviously, the biggest ability is going to be the biggest cost for us, for sure. We want someone, I guess, not to break the bank. Huh. How about, whoa, what's wrong with KG? He knows a lot about the spoiler. Unfortunately, we have a spoiler that can't be changed. That doesn't help us a bit. We need someone with some, you know, if they don't know squat about a spoiler, that's fine. Let's see, 48,000 per race. So these guys are not under contract, I assume? And I guess we can negotiate their contract? You know everything about suspension and really nothing else. Curiouser and curiouser. I want to try to snag someone who isn't in a contract here. 84294 012. Sorry, we're going to take a pass on you. 765. If we needed a spoiler expert, that guy's the way to go. It seems like almost the Japanese are focused on spoilers. Spoiler alert. All right, Katie. Ooh, Katie's good. We don't need spoiler at all. That is a spec spoiler. We'll have massive engine bonus and good gearbox bonus. Remember Katie Paulson. She is going to be interesting to keep indeed. 1311.8. All right, so Katie is still our girl so far. 1112. Ooh. Freddie, 19, 18, 19. He doesn't know squat about suspension, but 19, 18, 19. I think we can come away a little bit better with Freddie here. Let me just keep him selected. Terrible engine, 1412. Wayne seems to be good in... Let's see, 1810. So we take a 9-point hit on brakes, but I mean, that's a lot of difference. He seems to be, oh, he was in the middle of the contract. 14, 12, 10, 18 for the suspension. A 14 engine versus a 19. And then once we get past that, well, his spoiler expert. We don't need a spoiler expert. 15. And all these guys are, of course, signed. It looks like our good middle-of-the-road guy, even though it's terrible suspension. I would like some points in suspension. I don't want to take a hit with the engine, though. It almost seems like Karen. Oh, no, not Karen. Ian. 131188. A good average guy. 171589. No Katie. I believe being younger. Let's see if we can approach the designer here. All right, she's interested. Let's talk some negotiations. All right, so we can... Wages are fairly important to me. I'd prefer a long contract. Okay, so we can give her the end of 2018. I mean, why not? If she's going to be okay for us, as far as that engine is concerned. Can we do... Okay, so we can't really manually select this. 30 grand per race. Let's see, we can go 40, 36 or so. Let's see, do we want to give... Okay, you prefer a sign-on bonus. So 30,000 flat fee. Let's see, bonus prize isn't very important. Okay, so we're not going to give you any bonus prizes. Let's see, 36,000 per race for a 33-month contract with a $30,000 sign-in bonus. All right, so that proposal is sent. Outstanding. So we've approached a designer. Let's take a look at our mechanics here. We need to scout a mechanic. Once again, looking for someone who isn't in a team. Let's just do the cost per race here and see who our unemployed folks are. Not too many unemployed. 3311029, 3101, 3, absolute garbage. Peter at 1210-3, terrible pit stop. Terrible pit stop. Good pit stop. Low concentration, reliability, and performance. We would like some performance out of our people, please. Good performance, terrible chemistry. This crew chief doesn't get along with anyone, it doesn't seem. Gary seems to be... I mean, Gary and Peter seem to be the lesser of the two evils here. All right, let's approach Gary here. All right, we'll approach him. He is interested. We will start the negotiations. He prefers fairly important. Let's do a 20,000 per race for that crew chief there. A long contract. Can we get you to the end of the 17? He'd like a nice sign-on fee. I'm sure you would. How about 10 grand? Well, 12 grand. And you don't care about bonuses, so we won't do that. All right, so let us scout another mechanic here, and we had Peter, I believe. Let's approach Peter, see if Peter is interested. He is interested. Of course, you prefer a long contract. Wages are fairly important. This guy's commanding 16 grand. Let's go 20. All right. I prefer a sign-on fee. Well, we can get you a 6 grand sign-on fee. You don't care about bonuses. That's fine. All right, so we have sent our proposal here. Our drivers have a 10-month contract, so these are going to be our drivers for the foreseeable future, at least this year. Okay, we've got some mail to read. All right, the start of something great from Thomas. The investors asked me to keep an eye, acting as your chairman. All right. Getting things started. I can say I'm amazingly excited. Just saying that I work for Saka Speedworks gives me immense pleasure. Thank you, Mikio Hirano. I'll be around to update you. All right. Targets for this first season. Lisa, the first order of business is to lay down our targets. Let's see, the corresponding budget will last you all year, so be careful with spending. We need to build the team completely from scratch. We have temporary staff and drivers, a weak car, and a shoddy headquarters. Not much to do then. With this in mind, you know what? A 10th place is fine with me. I'm going to keep our expectations nice and low. All right, take a deep breath. Our drivers are awful. Our designer is awful. Our mechanics are awful. You need to get hiring. You know where to find me. All right, we can scout some drivers, I feel. Let's get some drivers. Unemployed drivers, we might have to break a contract or two. Whew. That's going to be rough. I tell you what, if our drivers, after the first few races, are looking like they're not going to cut the mustard, we'll start scouting drivers heavy and get them in the car for the next season. That seems to be a way to go. I don't want to be out of pocket incredibly quickly. All right, hefty rule, which you may not be used to, the energy recovery system. Harvest energy stored in the battery. You can decide when to utilize. They can do this in only one way, activate power mode. All right, got it. And 3-stage qualifying, yep, Q1, Q2, Q3, essentially NASCAR style qualifying. I like it. I got it. All right, our mailbox is good. Whew, we can design some parts. Let's see. Let's get some sponsors on the board. No offers. Oh, goody. We are going to be racing an unsponsored team. Oh, how I love it. All right. Let's see. Fit some parts. What do our parts look like here? So we have 2 sets of brakes. Decent brakes here. Good reliability. Not good performance on these brakes, however. Yeah, we are baseline stuff indeed. Our car is going to be sucking for sure. If we were to design some new parts, we have average knowledge in all of it. And it looks like we are the lowest on pretty much everything. But suspension may be where we need the most help. All right, let's see if we can design a suspension part. Well, once we get a lead designer, that's when I will consider building parts. I want to get a good designer in to get those bonuses here. All right, what does our headquarters look like? A level 1 factory. Let's see, we can upgrade for $8 million. Use half of our funds to get +10 part development staff and second improvement slot. If we looked at the design center and we upgraded for $8 million, 0.1 day to part design time decrease. I think it may be a good idea here to spend some money in upgrading our factory to sort of get the most out of our new parts. Once we get some new parts made, and we can take a look at the car itself with these parts, if we were to design a new part, we could get a secondary slot here, making the bang for buck really, really nice. Now, I won't be spending more than that and just hope for some sponsorship dollars, but I think that may be a worthwhile investment. All right, so 20 weeks to upgrade. We'll spend that $8 million, use half of our funds to get that up to a tier 2, and we're ready to start the upgrade. All right, introduction to energy recovery, we got it. Contract proposal. All right, so let's go to the contract proposal here. All right, continue here. Get to the contract proposal, see if Katie is going to come aboard as a lead engineer. All right, Katie's terms are not met. She's insulted at the cost per race, delighted at the length, insulted at the signing fee. All right, let's adjust here. Wages are fairly important. Let's see if she'll do 60. And you want a bigger sign-on fee. How about 90 there? We'll continue with that proposal there. All right, Lockhart Motorsport, boss is retiring. Interview request. Are you interested in doing an interview? We shall. Are you expecting to pick up many points at all this season? I'm quietly confident we can get a few decent finishes. So that improves the morale of the drivers. Arturo Casino is the top driver. Do you agree with that? I'm lucky to have 2 great drivers. I can't wait to see them race. That'll be good morale for both drivers. Expected to finish 10th or better. The prediction seems fair, but I'm hoping that we are going to surprise you. We'll keep that stock. As a fan favorite, will you be able to transfer your skills? The pressure comes at 200. This should be a cakewalk. Alright, so the markability goes up, but our chairman didn't like that answer. Alright, let's go back to the negotiation table. We shall. Alright, we'll continue here. Look at our current proposals for our crew chiefs here. Our mechanics. Oh, his patience was really insulted. Alright, fine, we'll adjust. Let's double that. 33. He's sort of mediocre there. How about a $30,000 sign-on bonus there, guy? And Katie. We don't know how her reaction... Oh, she's still considering. Oh, we can yeah, this is our guy. He's insulted. Alright, we'll adjust his offer as well. Fine, 44. And a 24,000 sign-on bonus. How about that? Alright, we've sent those proposals. We got some new mail. Back to negotiation. Alright, so Vancouver is a 28-lap race, 2 3/4 mile, 40% chance of rain. Oh, goody. Awesome. So we've got a few proposals here, and if they don't accept it, we will be going... Alright, let's get that thing signed. Outstanding. So it looks like he agreed. Peter is going to be on board here. We will sign Peter to replace Angela. Alright. Continue to finances. Alright, there's a sign-on bonus. So we got a new mechanic. Outstanding. We've got a sponsor offer. We'll take all the sponsors we can get. RushJet. 16th or above for 10 races, $1 million upfront payment, and $75,000. We will take that sponsor indeed, good sir. Alright, so we've got RushJet on the car, and I believe, yep, it's going to be right there on the top. Outstanding. Alright, looking forward to working with you. Thank you, Peter. Peter Stevens has joined Saka to be a new race mechanic. 23-year-old will be working with Bill. Alright. Let's take a look. Last chance. Okay, so he's unhappy at his cost per race. Okay. Alright, let's adjust him. Fine. You want to play hardball? We'll do 50,000 per race, you dang guy. We won't get him in time for the race. There's no way I'm signing a deal like that. Forget it. Okay, so is Katie then not going to... Yeah, her patience is shot. We need a better lead designer then. Alrighty. Let's see who we got. Anne. Okay. She's got some decent numbers there. Ian. These guys will probably command a high price. 11, 12, 8, 9, 9. Okay, ideally we don't care about the spoiler. 17. Oh, that was Katie. She's not going to accept that offer. 16, 17. Good on the spoiler. Don't care about the spoiler. Wayne. Alright, we'll approach him, see if he's good. He's interested. Alright, we'll start those negotiations. Fairly important. We'll do 70. We'll get you to the end of 2018. You'll prefer it. $60 sign-on. We'll negotiate him here. Alright, we are traveling to Vancouver, ladies and gentlemen. That is where I'm going to lead this episode here. Our first race will be coming up. We have a brand new crew chief, engineer. Oof, this is going to be tough indeed. Gary's still considering here. Katie's just, we'll just retract that offer then. I know she's not going to, but we've got Wayne and Gary considering. We've got our drivers penciled in for the next 9 months. once we get in mid-season and this cost to break contract goes down, I'll be scouting out some better drivers and hopefully get a better team going, or maybe keep these guys on as maybe a reserve. Our HQ is building up, indeed. That factory will be nice and awesome. We've got a sponsor. Oof, we need a better designer, that is for sure. Awesome. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to Vancouver in the next race. Crucial acceleration, medium speed corners with a useful top speed. Tire wear is a high. Oof, that's going to be rough. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Give me a like if you like the idea of this series and want me to continue. And I will see you in Vancouver. Take care.